गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। Is mic little less? Little increase volume. Please repeat the Shanti mantras. Om Shanno Mitra Shamvarunaha Shanno Bhavatvaryama Shanna Indro Brihaspatihi Shanno Vishnurukkramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Ritam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmamavatu Tatvaktaramavatu Avatu Mam Avatu Vaktaram Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Just 1 minute to stand. Let me see. This is different or what? Same. Just 1 minute. We will chant. This Mantra Pushpam, page 19, first paragraph. And this is small Bhashya. This will be page 41, second paragraph. Suvarityaditye Maha iti Brahmani Apnoti Swara Ajyam आपनोति मनसस्पतिम् वाक्पतिश्चक्षुष्पतिः श्रोत्रपतिर्विज्ञानपतिः एतत्ततो भवति आकाशशरीरं ब्रह्म सत्यात्मप्राणारामं मन आनन्दम् शान्तिः समृद्धम् अमृतम् इति प्राचीन्योग्योपास्व Is it mic is okay? Better now? What do you feel? Little difference is there, I think. This has more of bass. Little more is there, little more. It is, you have to less slightly, very little. Hari Om, Hari Om. Hari Om. Better now? It is better now. Hari Om, Hari Om. Hello, Hari Om. It is better now, I think. Huh? It is better now. So, we were thinking about the upasana of Ang and Angi. In the 5th and 6th section, we saw the Vyaharati and the Hiranyagarbha upasana. What is the principle? Please understand this point. The vritti can, sukshma vritti or the subtle vritti can convert into sthul or gross akriti. This is one effect of the upasana. Second effect of the upasana, this is adrisht phal of upasana. But if the upasana is done with nishkam bhav, upasana has the capacity to make our mind merge in the total mind. The two minds that are there, the Veshtiman and Samashtiman, microcosmic mind and macrocosmic mind. So disturbance or struggle is when the part wants to go away from the whole, or Ang wants to go away from the Angi. My hand is comfortable, but if somebody pulls this hand, there will be stress and strain in the hand. So when our individual mind tries to be away from the total mind or a Hiranyagarbha or a cosmic mind, then the life has more stress and strain. So at the Nishkam level, where you are not wanting any adrishtphal, that means the fruit of my upasana, in some different desh and kal, What upasana does is it tries to merges our small and microcosmic mind into the big and the macrocosmic mind. It's a conscious practice to take it to the subconscious level. It's a conscious practice. I'm repeating it. The microcosmic mind, my individual mind, which has its plans and project, likes or dislikes, which has its projections, my own style. Upasana is a technique through which you repeat the thought of the total mind, and in the presence of the cause, the effect dissolves, and therefore my small mind has the capacity to merge in the total mind or dissolve in the total mind. This is the Nishkam Phal of the Upasana, which is called Drishta Phal. Drisht means immediately you will see in your mind that my insistence on this topic has gone, or my dislike has gone, or my attachment has gone, or my anger has gone, or my ahankar has gone, at least that time when you are doing the upasana. So, in this particular portion of Vyarti Upasana and Hiranyagarbha Upasana, you were seeing that there were three sets, 3 and 1. So one was Maha and Bhur Bhuva Soha, and 4 sets of this were there. 4 sets. And please note, you have to visualize on each. One Adidev was there, Adi Lok was there, then Adidev was there, then Adived was there, then Adi Prana was there. 4 areas you had seen, we had seen in detail, so I won't see it today. But in the 6th section, we were seeing about the Maha Upasana. So earlier the Upasana was on the Bhur Bhuva Suha, now the Upasana is on the Maha, where you had seen Aham Graho Upasana, which was done on your individual eye, and on that individual eye was visualized the total eye, which is called the Hiranyagarbha. He is constantly thinking that I am the one who is pervading all world. He is imagining rather. It is called Shastri Kalpana. Scripture has allowed you to imagine this. Shastri Kalpana is there. If you imagine just like that, then it will become a daydreaming. But he knows that there is some Chetan and it pervades everything. How, he does not know. What is Chetan, he doesn't know that much. But he is just thinking that I alone am and I am pervading everything, and he is repeating this thought. He is repeating this thought on him. Although he does not have any experience, but he is just repeating this thought. Day and night he is drenched with that thought. We had seen that. And when this seeker is there, and when he leaves the body, which is will, he leaves the body, which is prayana kale manasa chalena bhaktya yugto yog balena chaiva Bravor madhe pranam aveshya samyak satam param purusham upaiti. So he is doing this. He is lifting his prana and he brought it to the heart, and in the heart he went to the space in the heart. In the space in the heart he went to the mind. From there he went to the consciousness, and that Antaryami On that Antaryami, he is superimposing or he is loading it with the thought of all pervasive self called Hiranyagarbha and this upasana. And with this thought, he takes the mind through Sushumna Nadi, and then leaving that, he goes to Agni first. He identifies with Bhuva iti Agni, Bhuva, Bhu iti Agni, Bhuva itya Vayu, Suvaritya Ditte. Please get this point. It will help a lot. That thought becomes a outer shape. Thought becomes outer shape. Like the example I'll give you, like the two sons of Kuber, Nalkubar and Manigriv. They were taking bath in their birthday suit. And then Naradji comes. Bath means they were playing with the ball, I think. And the girls were also there. So Naradji came. When Naradji came, so girls ran away out of shy and shame. But these two were haughty. So they thought, what Narad will do to me. They were there. So Naradji cursed them. He cursed them not of anger, but to set them. He said, you will become a tree actually. Go. Now what is tree? Tree which does not put on any clothes. Tree is also haughty because it doesn't move when you want. Only that vritti which you have, it needs an akriti actually. Because tree also does not have shame. And you also don't have shame. Tree also doesn't bend when saints come. You also don't bend. So, and therefore, your nature is best matching the tree. And therefore, your shape of mind should get a shape of tree. And then I curse you to become a tree. Batao. Now they pleaded for forgiveness and all this. They say, okay, Bhagavan Krishna, when he will take avatar, he will redeem you from that. And then this tree, these two trees, they were the tree in Gokul. And when Bhagavan did Ukhal Leela, and their name was, Yamalarjun. Yamalarjun. All are mixing their own ideas. So 100 times they heard. So their name was Yamalarjun. Now please see, the vritti, the thought, the shape of the thought has become shape of a situation or shape of a tree. The I thought, what shape I will have, that depends on what vritti I had. So one example is this. Second example I will give you. Please read Puran in the light of the Vedanta and the principle. Otherwise you will see what is Puran. You know the story of Kakbhushundi, all of you know that. I had taken also. So Kakbhushundi was a very stubborn and arrogant disciple of his teacher. Guru kar droh karu din rati. Whole day and night he was angry on his teacher only. So his guru came in Mahakal, but he didn't get up. Jain. He did not get up to greet him in the morning. Now Shivji manifested. Manifested means he didn't come as a form, but his Vani manifested. His speech manifested. He said, you have a lot of vritti of anger, arrogance. And vritti, don't mix the point. Everybody has a vritti, thought. You have a haughtiness, you have anger, you have, the tendency to see fault of everybody. Now this vritti needs an akriti or a shape. And this akriti will best suit the python's body. Because python is very haughty, it doesn't move for days. He doesn't also doesn't do namaskar to his guru, or he has no guru, or that also is very angry. So you are fitting there. This vritti will fit. This thought, shape of thought needs this shape of body, and therefore you become python. You law understand. This is another example is there. Like that, I can give you many examples from Purana, where vritti, when it's repeated many times, it becomes a situational shape. And if you see, situation has a shape. You have a financial shape. You say, I'm not in a good shape. Financial shape is there. You have a family shape. You have a body shape. You have everything around is a shape. So the internal subtle has become gross now. Subtle has become gross now. I will give you some good examples also. Good example. Up see, Jatayu was a vulture who was eating what shall I say, the birds or something like that. Even the dead man and dead animals they are eating. Horrible food is there of Jatayu. They say, if on your house vulture is hovering around, then it is a sign. If sign is that its food is getting ready. Like very hungry person, vulture goes around the kitchen. So he also has known that my food is ready. That means somebody has to pass away. They say like that. I have not experimented. So this is one sign. But what can you do? So Jatayu had a very small thought. His thought was of what to eat. And therefore he became Jatayu. Therefore he became vulture. But when his thought came of saving Mother Sita, then his thought became very big. He scored in the last over. He knew that he is no match for a professional fighter like Ravan. Ravan was a very good fighter. He had learned archery, etc. He was a seasoned fighter. And nobody could defeat Ravan, etc. They were all well known for their master fighters. So Jatayu was no match. Therefore Jatayu knew that I will be killed. But his thought was very big that let Mother Sita be saved. Now this shape, I'm not telling the whole story, lot of stories there in Valmiki Ramayana as well. Now this shape was so big that when Bhagwan came and he told all these things, so Bhagwan gave him the authority of Saket Lok. His thought became an akar. So when he died, so from his body one Parshad came out. One celestial being, he converted into a celestial being. And then he goes to Saket Dham, where the mental shape converted into external situation. Please note what I am saying. Well, I am noting how many times I will say, so that your attention is there. When I say mental shape is big, that means what? There is something called Aishwarya, Shri and Yash. When you want to give this to many, that is called the shape is big of the mind. I want to give a lot to the people. I want to give money or right or credit. 3 things are included in mental shape. Aishwarya, Shri and Yash. Of the Bhag, 3 Bhagas are there. Acha, similar thing happened. Tell me with whom? In Durga, Sapshati is there. In Durga Sapshati, there are two people coming to Medha Rishi. Bolo? Surat, King Surat and who? Businessman. Samadhi Vaishya, not businessman. So they were all having nothing with them. Both kingdom was looted and here his all money was looted. Now they did the upasana of Devi ji. Durga Sapshati they chanted very well. That means they tried to make a thought very big. And in that big thought they wanted to offer everything. They say, whatever I have is yours, Devi ji. All my money, all my thoughts. Then Devi ji asked, after 3 years of upasana, what you want, both of them. So this king, he said, I want back my kingdom. Vaishya said, I want moksha. So Devi ji said, it is fine. But when Devi ji is coming, that means she is coming to convert the thought into situation or vritti into akriti. Internal thought into external shape. This upasana converts the internal thought into external shape. And ultimately, she made this, what is it called, this Surat Raja. He said, you will become Savarni Manu, you will become Manu. Why should I make you ordinary king? You will be king of many Brahman, chalo. And you want moksha? Of course you want moksha. That means he got Brahmakar vritti. So his situation changes. By what karma does? Karma does the same thing. I want lot of money. Supposing why to want less than $1-2 million? So if you have to want imaginarily, think something big. I want that. Now I am working. I am working means I want to convert my thought into a situation. That is called action. That which converts my thought into a situation is called action. And action converted the shape of my thought into shape of my situation. But supposing my demand, my situation, I want very big and very big situation is there. Their action will not be sufficient because you need a grace there. So when you repeat the thought of the Lord, so where you repeat the thought of the Lord, there Lord will convert. And because in the upasana, you have to have tapasya, you have to have shraddha, you have to have ekagrata. You need concentration. You need for a long time repetition of thought. And you have to have a lot of, what is it called, faith and shraddha. And therefore, the karmadhyaksh or phaladhyaksh Ishwar converts into that shape into an external very big situation. I hope you have understood this point. So, considering this point, what has happened now? Considering this point has happened that here, this person who was doing the Hiranyagarbha upasana as a human being, he passed away now. But his shape of thought was very big. And because his shape of thought was very big, and remember he did Vyarati upasana also, and 3 Vyarati were there, Adhilok, Agni, Vayu and Surya, Agni, Vayu and Arey nahi bhai, Omkar is no, sun is the one which illuminates all 3 lokas. Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha. This is there. Agni, Aditya and sun is illuminated by the moon. So that was there. Now he did that upasana. Now he has thought of Agni a lot. He has thought of Vayu a lot. And therefore he will merge into it. When we were reading this in the courses. Brahmachari, what is all these things? There is no logic in all these things. But it's not like that. They are not understanding. You are rushing actually. And it has a lot to do with your future birth. And it has a lot to do with your future situation also. What situation you are going to get will depend on your shape of thought. Therefore, this is an important point. Don't take that this is something I cannot understand. No, you have to understand. Now he goes and becomes one with Agni. Once Siyaram Baba was there in India. One saint, now he is no more. More than 100 years. He never used to touch fire. If he has to light, he used to just touch and the Agni came. Because he was one with Agni. Well, this way, agar we can save lot of matchbox. But if he touches somebody else, then he'll also get what? Leave it. हम बता रहे हैं, just I am telling few things because this is a little not easily seen things. You cannot see that, the fruit of upasana, because one who has become Agni, you cannot see him. One who is identified with Vayu, you cannot see him. So, and Yisuva iti aditya. Similarly, he becomes moon. He becomes Vayu. He becomes Pratitishthati, means he identifies with that. Pratitishthati means he identifies with that. I think little it is less. I am making you run. Already she has pain. I am making her run. Little you can just. So pratitishthati. If you are clear about it, I'll go ahead. Suva iti tritiya vyahritya atmani aditye. देखो क्या लिखा है? महा इति अंगिनी चतुर्थ व्याहृति atmani brahmani pratitishthati. And slowly when he does, from anga he is going to angi. He did the upasana of Vyahriti, and now from Vyahriti he has gone to the Maha or Brahman, which is here Brahma is Hiranyagarba. ठीक है, leave it. ठीक है, is better. तेषु आत्मभावेन स्थित्वा आपनोति ब्रह्मभूतः स्वराज्यम. Is okay? Is more? I think it is okay. It's okay, more or less it is okay. Whether it is more or less, well, it is more or less. More or less it is okay. Well, something, it is more or over, well, it is more over, we will think about it. More over. आप पकड़ो जरा सा. Today, whatever you have in your life, some things are very good, some things are not very good. So corresponding to the shape of yours, you have financial shape, you have a bodily shape, you have a disease health shape, you have a, sadhana shape, you have a financial life shape, you have parent shape, you have children shape, you have fame shape. All the shape in a situation that you have, that corresponds to some mind, some thought shape it corresponds to. At some time, but I don't have that shape now. You may not have in the mind that shape, but there was a time you had that shape of a mind which converted into a situational shape. It is not an accident. Anything is not an accident. It is not just by luck, fluke. No. So somebody has thought about that I am the whole cosmos. Now, when he will pass away, then what will be happen after becoming Agni, sun? Now what is written here? Please see the bhashya. Which page is there? You can see. Teshu atma bhavena stitva apnoti brahma bhuta swarajya milya. Which page is that small book? 44. Swarajyam swarad bhavam swaymev rajadipati. Now he is the emperor of the whole Brahman. Anga bhutanam devanam. As if, all the ang, he is the head. That means he has operative power over anything. Operative power, he has the power over everything. He is not one person now. Agni, Vayu. You will not appreciate so easily. But it is written, Vedas will not be wrong. Apnoti Swarajyam. So Swarajyam is there. Is it okay now? Nahi samajh mein aaya? He has lordship over devatas, etc. And then it is written, all devatas offer him gift. Because Ang always offers gift to the Angi. Like hand is offering food, eyes are offering some nice sight, ears are offering to the Jeev, they are all offering some good thing. So Ang is always for Angi. Once upon a time he used to offer to Devatas. But now Devatas are offering to him. Dekho, kya baat hai bhai. One girl was there in India. Constable is there, constable, police, lowest kind of job. So she was the daughter of that constable. And she, out of hard work, there is something called IAS, Administrative Services. So she qualified. And she became the superintendent of police, etc., in the same city. Now, she is the boss now, and she has entered. The father was there, and he used to salute. She can't say don't salute because it is it's a, what is it called, legal requirement. You cannot say don't salute dad. There's no dad there. You are superintendent of police, not dad and daughter. So now this. Once upon who was doing the upasana of the devatas, now devatas are doing upasana. They are saying, okay, what to do? Therefore, some saints have these siddhis. And my name is coming, Neem Karoli Baba is there. Neem Karoli Baba. I'll tell little how this siddhi is there. Apnoti Swarajyam. So, he sat in a train. That ticket was not there. He left the house, so where the ticket was there? No money, no ticket. TT came, he said, nonsense, foolish person, get out! Without ticket, and threw him out. So he sat on the station like this. Didn't say anything. Now the train did not move. You could have told properly, but people, they insult the saints. And Bollywood always paints the saint in a very bad light. And any father will be very nicely, very great person. Father or any Muslim person will be very, very holy person. If you say, some with beard and with mala, they'll always make fun of them. So Bollywood has painted this picture. So now he sat down like that. 3, 4, 5 hours passed. They tried their best, train did not move. Now one person came, he said, I think you did insult to him, and therefore please go and seek forgiveness. So guard and the train driver, 2, 3 main authorities went and offered namaskar to him. He said, I'm sorry. He said, first of all, don't misbehave with sin. Second thing, let the train stop in this station every time. 2, 3 conditions he put. Then he said, now it will start, and train started. This is between Delhi and some place, Farrukhbad, some place. As a mark of respect now also, the trains which pass, they just halt for a few seconds there. There's a station there is there. Nimkaroli station is there. Because many miracles says about him, I'm not telling that. So, from a distance he can, how can he stop the train? Because all the devatas are around him. This is called Swarajyam Adhigacchati. When he went to Kumbh Mela, very cold, heater is not there. In your room, heater was not there. So, heater was there in your room. No, so you didn't stay there in the Kumbh Mela area. So, very cold. 11 o'clock night, they said, we want a tea. Let's have hot tea. So, water was not there. So, one bucket of water they got from Gangaji. He said, cover it. Cover, well, milk is not there. That converted into milk. One bucket full of water converted into milk. And then they had the tea made in the night, 12 o'clock. Then they had tea. Next morning he said, see, Gangaji gave us the milk. Let us offer one bucket full of milk to Gangaji. Then they offered that milk to Gangaji. Not the night one, night one is over because they had tea. I don't know what they are thinking. So, quite a people must be there. They all drank the tea. It was not a black tea. So, Swarajyam Adhigacchati. There's a lot of stories that I will not tell all. When I read it, then I match everything and man khush ho jata, dekho, this is not wrong. This cannot be wrong. His Lordship is there. When I say he's a Lord of this, that means he's a control over it. Now, Angabhutanam Devanam Yatha Brahma. And therefore all devatas are offering. If they are standing, okay, whatever you want, I will do it. Not that they are constantly offering gift. They keep on saying his sankalp. And they immediately fructify their sankalp. Devatas, they are just watching, okay, what you want. You want sunlight? Okay, I'll bring sunlight. You want here money? I can give you money. Balima avanti. Many stories are there, what to tell about that. There was Swami Nityanand was there, of Ganesh Puri. So he came from Karnataka to Mumbai. So he said, in my ashram, we'll put one Durgaji's murti. So they made Durgaji or brought, I don't know what happened. But that Durgaji's face was very fierce. It's like. So every time he saw, he said, Mother, if all the time she sees like that, we'll be afraid. So in the night, what he did, he took one cloth and covered it. He said, Mother, please calm down. And morning, she removed that. So Swami Durga she became. She became smiling Durga. So this is what is called here as Apnoti Swarajyam. All devatas are waiting that, like, Gurudev is there. So everybody used to wait that he asks me anything. All rich people had their own big cars. Everybody wanted he should sit in my car. Everybody wanted they should ask me water, or he should ask me food, or he should ask me something to write. So here also he is like that. He is not in a seen form now. And if he can come in the scene, if he requires, he can come in the human body form. For emancipation. अगला देखो, आपनोति मनसस्पतिम. So because he is Sarvatmana, he becomes the Lord of all minds. Please don't mind. Lord of minds means what? He can control all mind. That we can enter into the mind and talk to the person. That this is not okay. Or he can enter into dream also. He has access to dream. You can come in the dream and tell something. Or if you do upasana, so he will come in the mind and maybe guide you or control your mind. So those who are lot of bhakti is there for Guru or Devata. So slowly Devata dominates the mind and tries to control the mind. So he will give a right direction to the mind. Manasaspatim. Apnoti manasaspatim. He is the Lord of mind. Sarveshami manasam pati sarvatmakatvat brahmana sarvaihi manobhi tan manute tada apnoti evam vidwan. So he will come like that. Manasaspatim. Next is Vakpatihi. Don't forget, when I say Vakpati, of all the beings of the world, he can control the speech. Sarvasam Pacham Pati. Pati means not husband. Pati means Lord, controller. Because he is in all sense organ. He is the Lord of all components of subtle body. So Vakpati means all karmendri he is controlling. This Upanishad is mentioning few of them. But karmendri means every karmendri he can control. Bole, I want to become this only. I want to control everybody. For that you have to be too controlled. And for many words you have to do upasana, which chances are very less. Every good thing chances is less. No, it's not less and no chances because you can't sit for half an hour. You're not able to sit on the floor itself. Okay. You're moving constantly. Your prana is dissipating. You get up late in the morning. You sleep late. So where discipline is not there, how these things will happen? It's not don't dream that much also. It's too distant. So little if you can control, then we can think that you have prospectus. Some prospectus there. Vakpati he has become. क्या सोचते हैं कैसा होगा वो? How he'll be there? How he'll be there? क्या बोले आपसे? चलो भैया, I am stopping myself. Next is Shrotra Patir. He is the Lord of everybody's. Don't forget Sarvasam. Sarvatmakatvat, already he is Sarvatma. All is pervading. Sarva praninam karanahi tadvan bhavati. He is the Lord of everybody's eyes. Ears. He can make you hear or he can make you forget hearing also. Pati means both he can do. He can take your ear and make you listen something. He will see that you don't listen to this. Well, why trouble me? No, because your karma is like that. All my karma is bad only. No, some are good. So, Sarvatmagatvat, everybody is after me. All Devtas, all Ishwar. And this Hiranyagarbha has just recently he became and he is acting so smart. No. He is not recently. He is not foolish. He will see your karma. Karma phal let God give. Why he is interfering? No, he is also seeing everything. Therefore, he is prompted by the God to do. He will not do anything of his own self. Our thinking is very small. So, sarvatmakatvat, sarva praninam karanahi. If you have to listen something from somebody, he will prompt you to take. If you have to listen something horrible, he will not allow you. Because they are all working in coherence with each other. Not that they are all one with each other. So, Shrotrapati. Some people have never they hear something beautiful. Achha. Vijnanapati. Vijnanapati means he is the Lord of everybody's understanding. कहाँ तक इन लोग की पहुँच है? They can go inside your mind. Therefore, it is written in Ramayana, Manthara was prompted by Sharda Devi and she turned her mind to ask that. Kumbhakarna, he was about to speak, I want a lot, that Devtas came and made him ask sleep. Therefore, I am saying they are all very smart. They can make you do mistake at times. So, गलती से बोल दिया उन्होंने, I want sleep. He forgot everything. He upasana sleep के लिए कोई करता है. Not only this, tato etat tato bhavati. Tato means he more than this what I described, he becomes more than that. What he is. Tato api adhiktaram etat bhavati. So what is that? He is more than that. So after 17 element, everything is there. I told you, this will happen once in, such person who will go to this lok, it will be once in 1,000 years. My God. Well, in this yug they have gone or shall I try? No, already gone, don't worry. So, tato abhi, adhik taram etat bhavati. Somebody said, sometime only 1-2 Gyanis are there. He said, one am I. Who is the second one? तो ये बात नहीं है. ततो अभी अधिकतरम एतद् भवति. इससे भी बड़ा, इससे भी ज्यादा है, इससे भी अधिक होता है. हम लोग सोच नहीं पड़ते. We have a small mind, so we can't think too big. We cannot think too big also. Point is this. Now, what is there? Akasha Shariram Brahma, whose whole body is space. Space is his body. Two meanings are there. One is his body is space. Imagine करो, space तो अनंत है यार. मतलब सब जगह ही है. That means he is all pervading. कमाल है भैया. Akasha Shariram Brahma. Not that his body is made of 5 elements and he has headache and his stomach problem is there as usual. Or knees are paining. वो नहीं है. Akasha Shariram Brahma. His body is space. कमाल है, कैसा होगा वो भाई? कभी सोचते हो? In your room you think, ये कैसा होगा वो? इतना बड़ा फल मिल गया उसको. He got such a big phal. I could not get a big room. Or Akashvad va Sukshmam, who is subtle like a space. That means he won't be seen and he will be there only. Therefore you remember Devatas, you remember Rishi. Before you mantra, chanting of mantra, you remember the Rishi. You remember the Chand. You remember Devata. You remember Sanat Kumar, Sanandan. You remember Naradji. You remember Prahladji. You remember Shukdevji. You remember all great rishis. Why? Because they are there. And you ask for that auspicious in my morning be good. Akasha Shariram Brahma. इतना बड़ा शरीर उनका. Why? Because his thought was very big. Our problem is our thought is small. And this thought was that I am pervading the whole world. Now it has got into a situational shape. Therefore I say, please think big. Next point, please see what is written. Next, Satyatma Prana Ramam Mana Anandam. So, Satyatma, here Sat has a typical meaning. There is Murta Murt Brahman in Bradaranyak. You must have heard those who had gone to Uttarkashi, if you remember. So there is a section called Brahman in Bradaranyak. The section is called Brahman. Remember Murta Murt Brahman? Can you tell what was Murt? In Murt what was there? Well, I forgot. I remember that such Brahman section was there. That itself is not that easy. Forget about what is in the Murt. So the Murt Prapanch is called Sat and Amurt Prapanch is called Asat here. Concrete, Prithvi, Jal and Agni, they are called Murt. And Vayu and Akash are called Amurt. And they are called Asat there. So Panch Mahabhut is Sat plus and Amurt is called Tyat. So Sat Tyat, Sat plus Tyat is equal to Satyam. That is called Murta Murt Prapanch. So all is Sthul Sharir and Sukshma Sharir. So one is Sukshma, other is Sthul. This I had told, but this is in Murta Murt Brahman we took in Uttarkashi. Well, I remember the Ganges. Don't remember Ganges, remember this. Don't remember Ganges there. Here I am asking the question, not the Ganga ji. Okay, sorry. So Satyatma, Satyatma. Satyatma means what? Dhyan dena. Whose Swarup is Satyatma. That means whose body, who is of the nature of subtle body and cause body. Subtle body and causal body is there. And the gross body is his nature. He is of the form of subtle and gross body. All beings subtle body, all beings gross body. Like you pervade your subtle and gross body, therefore this person who has become Hiranyagarbha, he pervades everybody's gross body and everybody's subtle body. And therefore, certain rishis you take name, food digests. Certain rishis you take name, eyes are okay. Certain rishis are there, you take name regularly, your intellect is shining. बहुत सोचा है. Ordinary person will say they are all superstitious. You don't know, keep quiet. Because you can't prove something doesn't mean it is wrong. You have no instrument to prove. Doesn't mean that is wrong. Don't conclude so early. It is wrong. Not wrong. You don't know about it. So this is called Satyatma. उसको पूरा है, बताओ, पूरा वो कर दिया. You know, Sringeri Mutt is there. So one, what is it called? Frog was there. The frog was giving birth. I don't know. Frog delivers what is it called? Tadpole, no? Huh? Eggs or something. So it was delivering egg or something. It was a scorching sun. So one snake came, cobra. And frog is a good food of a snake actually. It's a delicacy for a snake. So Shankaracharya was going in that jungle. So he saw that as it was giving the egg, so this snake came with a big hood and covered that like this, so that the shade is there. Then he understood, Shankaracharya Bhagavan, that this place saints or rishis have their residence, I think. And therefore they have, this behavior is like that. And then he said, here only we will have Sringeri Mutt. We had seen, no? We had gone and we had seen that. So made a small temple, very small temple like that. This big temple will be there. In that, the murti of cobra is there and murti of the frog is there, and the same posture is there. You have to know all these things. So, Satyatma. आप मत सोचो कि it is just like that. You don't see, I told so many times that the unseen world is very, very powerful than the seen world. And upasana is always done towards the unseen world. You are trying to contact Adi Dev. That is the crux of upasana. Through Adibhut. Through Adibhut, you are contacting Adi Dev. Through external sun, you are contacting the Sun Devata. Sun Devata is the possession of that. And Sun Devata is here also. Somebody said, I live in building apartment. I can't see the sun in the morning to give water to work. So can I give in the room? I said, give in the room. Other you get out from the room and see where sun is there. Where all buildings are there. We can't see here and there. Never mind. Sun Devata is there, although it is better to go out. But if we cannot be in the room only, at least do something. Next word, Prana Ramam. Prana Ramam. Praneshu Aram Ramanam Akrida Yasya. Who revels in, here prana means all sense object, sense organ, sense object, sense pleasures. He revels in all sense objects. Please note, he himself is pervading all. How can he revel like that? Like I revel in some fruit or some food. It's not that reveling. Here reveling means he sees his expanse. Seeing his expanse is reveling. That, oh wow, this is I alone am. This is seeing his expanse. Like you see, this is my farmhouse. Farmhouse, yes. How big is it? Half acre? No, Swamiji, not half acre. Then 12 acre. 12 acre farmhouse? Yes. Oh. Can we walk? It will be too far. We'll take a car. We'll take a buggy. Hey, get a buggy for Swamiji. Then he will walk. This is there. This is where the cows are there. Acha, you have cows? Yes. How many cows? We have 102 cows. 102 cows. वो उसको खुशी होती. So here prananamam is not indulging, because he cannot indulge. He doesn't have something. But he alone is everywhere. His body is everything. So he is revealing there. Next, I hope you are understanding. Mana anandam. Mana anandam. Mana anandam. Anand rupam. So manaha anand bhutam sukradevayas. His mind is of the nature of anand. Again I said the same logic here. Because he has anantata, therefore he has anandata. It is not out of knowledge, it is out of karmphal. The anand of a king is more than the anand of the minister, because the king feels all is mine. His authority is very big. Mana anandam. Anand uske man mein hai. His aham is more pervasive. One is prarabdha given aham. One is prarabdha given ahankar. Other is agyana ahankar. Supposing somebody is born with a silver spoon. His father is a millionaire. And from the childhood he is made to feel you are very rich. This is called prarabdha given ahankar. Everybody feels. How many servants are in the house? 58. In this house. In that house, 102. In that house, 200 more are there. He is born like that. Somebody is running, all the time you are running around. Sometimes I go to somebody's houses, so many times you have to give prasad to the servant. There are so many servants. 50 servants are there and his hand is also not washed. You have to put effort. And you see in left hand you have to give prasad. 50 servants are there. Hey, all are standing in the line. Here few maids are there, they also run away. And many people have to work their own thing. His area of authority is very big. Why? He must have thought very big on certain topic. Mananandam. खाना नहीं बनाएंगे ये सब. They will never make food. These people of such houses, they don't make. So here this will also not mananandam. It is phalatmak anand, not jnanatmak anand. Don't forget. It is phalatmak anantata, not jnanatmak anantata. It is upasanatmak. It will get over if it doesn't get kram mukti. Khene punne marta lokam vishanti. All around is there. Well, who cares about Brahmagyan? I should get this. No, this is more difficult. More difficult. Well, is two of this can be there? Yes, it can be there, but it's very difficult. I told you, you are not able to focus anything. Half minute you can't focus on one thing. Even when you eat, you look around. You don't focus while eating also. So, mananandam. जरा एंजॉय करो भाई, ये भी है. ये थोड़ी ना कि he took away my paper or he did not appreciate me and I'm no longer important for you. I'm just you are carrying me like a bag. I'm a heavy bag for you without wheels. It is like that. I know you don't like me. I know I'm not important for you. I'm not that important. Actually, I'm responsible for not being a... He is more important for you. This is not the chick type. If you have a very big thought, it will convert into big... This is the biggest possible authority of the Brahman. Nowhere you will find in scriptures, especially the other scriptures, other dharma, as is said in the Upanishads, Shanti, Samriddham, Amritam. So, Shantischa. So, Shanti, Samriddham, Shanti, Upshama. Quietness is there. Samriddham. So, endowed with the prosperity is there. And then immortality is there. Or Samriddham Bhashkar writes, whose Shanti is plenty, Samriddham will go. Either Karmdhare Samas is there or Shanti was Samriddham Taduplabhyate. His absolute peace is there. He is not disturbed. I told you, bigger is the area, lesser it can be disturbable. Why somebody has, supposing, lot of money. So he wants to go for a treatment. So for him it is less problem where to go treatment. He said, get to the best hospital. Treatment will be very good. So if you have more authority and you have more area of people giving joyful attention, then things are done faster. What ordinary person cannot do in 1 month, this person can do in one stroke of sign. His authority is there. Not all pens have the same value. Not everybody presence has the same value. उसके एक काम हो गया. If Sachin writes signs on the bat, that is auction for thousands of dollars. Here you sign, nobody will take. Rather, it will lose its value. Only I want a plain one. Who's put this sign here? So Shanti, Samriddham, Amritam. Amritam means this is relative immortality is there. So this is Amritam, all are in neutral gender. So this is very long time. Sahasrayug paryantam aharyat brahmano viduhu. Thousands of Chaturyugi is there. One day of Brahmaji. So he can be maybe for 3 Chaturyugi, 4 Chaturyugi. Chaturyugi means 43 lakh years. We can't imagine also too much. And therefore, I hope you understood the phal. This is the phal. Evam मनोमयत्वादि धर्मैहि विशिष्टम यथोक्तम ब्रह्म हे प्राचीन योग यो उपास्व. Oh, प्राचीन योग is the name of a disciple. You should therefore do upasana of this. So I must have told prachin. This is madhyam lopi samas. Prachin vidya yogya. One who is able to do such a upasana also. Day and night. You have to develop the capacity to do upasana slowly. Capacity is not gifted to everybody. You have to develop it. You have to, I told one day, you have to force slightly yourself at the emotional level. If you remember, I had said, you are angry, you say, no, what he mistake did, I also do. I have done worse than his mistake. What mistake I am angry on, I also do the same mistake, maybe I do the worst mistake. I am jealous, I feel no. But why? He is another form of mind. We are one soul in 2 bodies, one mind is there. So this you force to do upasana. This completes the 6th section. Tomorrow we will come to the... देखो इतना फर्क पड़ता है, so much difference it makes about what is your area of identification at the thought level. So your future will be dependent on your present mental blocks and mental shape. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari